In front of my Jeep again. Spencer Combs here, and welcome to the little mini series we're doing on From Drift to Drive. And if you've gotten this far, I would suggest you go back and watch the other videos. There's 5 other ones. This is number 6. The conversation here is about going from drift to drive, and we've already discussed drive and how you have to have a decision and what you got to do to make a decision. And then to get a decision made, you've got to get into a deep burning disturbance, right? An emotional portion of this. Before you'll ever get emotional, though, you've got to get a desire, which of course is kind of a mental game more than anything else. But for you to get into desire, maybe you're in between drift and desire. There is a sorry, I just got distracted. That's the unfortunate part about doing these live. There's a step in between, and we call it dreaming. So anytime I've ever had a coaching client that's talked to me and said, hey, I'm not sure I really want all that, or I'm good. That's another phrase. Mediocrity is picking up in the conversation when I sense mediocrity. The first thing to do is to dream. So people don't like to do the dream step because there's a fear there. You know, I don't want to dream if I'm not going to actually do it, or I'm not really going to go there. Listen, I'm not asking you to commit to anything by just dreaming. What I am asking you to do is to step up your game and get acclimated to something different. Okay? So we talked about my Jeep, right? I like using this because it's a physical example of something that I had wanted for a long time. I desired it. I was driven. Eventually I got it, right? When was the last time you dreamed a little bit? I don't need a big house. I don't need the money. I don't need the car. Are you daydreaming enough to get somewhere and do something? Strong suggestion. You're never going to get into a desire. You're never going to get disturbed enough to actually make a decision to actually get into drive if you don't start dreaming. So somewhere in our youth, somewhere around teenage years, we start beating that out of ourselves. Life does it for us. What do you really want to do? You want to travel? You want to drive a Jeep? Maybe you want a sports car? I don't know. Maybe you just want a stereo in your vehicle. Whatever, I don't care. What if it's, I want to have a better career. I want a better lifestyle. I want, whatever. Maybe I want a pool in my yard, right? Maybe I want a pool in my yard. What do you want? Dream a little bit. Go to open houses. If you want a better lifestyle and a better house, go to open houses. Go look at the bigger houses, the big ones. Right? Amy and I have done that for years. We'd go and put ourselves in really affluent situations to stretch our brain out. Because when you do that, it starts creating desire. And you already know the rest of the process from here. So my challenge to you today, if you're looking to get out of drift, just start dreaming a little bit. Watch some YouTube videos on high-end lifestyles. Read, study, pay attention. I don't know that social media is the way to do it. If you're a body type personality like I am, sometimes you got to go physically be in it. So like the Jeep, when I sat in one, made a difference to me, right? If you're visual, then put up pictures, do whatever it takes, but you're going to need to start dreaming some. Get out of your little drift by just imagination. Is powerful. All right, that's all I got for you today. That's going from drift to drive. I trust that this has been helpful to you, and I would love to hear a little bit about some of the things that maybe you've been interested in over, what some of the things you dream about that might help other people in this thread. All right, y'all have a good day. Keep well, keep moving forward.